Let's return to the news about an Australian citizen who appears to have been abducted in Sri Lanka. Kumar Gunaratnam's wife, Dr. Champa Samaratne, joins us now from Sydney. Good morning. Thank you for your time. Firstly, what do you know about the circumstances surrounding your husband's disappearance?
Good morning. He's a political activist in Sri Lanka, and he was going to form a new political branch today. And he was abducted at Colombo with his colleague. Actually, his colleague was disappeared. That is the article. And then my husband was taken in the early morning in the 7 a.m. with the 25 armed people. And they entered a house and they vandalized the whole house and his car. And then they were abducted. Before that, they were threatened the neighbors and close the doors and windows and switch off the light. And he was disappeared early in the morning since then, and government denied, but the government is the only people who was looking for my husband because of his political activity.
And your husband was forming a new socialist political party which was set to launch today. Had there been any indication prior to this that he was in fact wanted for questioning, or police had wanted to speak to him about anything?
Yes. His family was harassing all the time, asking about him at Sri Lanka, his sister and his mother, and all the time harassing at Sri Lanka. And I was traveling Sri Lanka last January. I was kept in the airport about 18 hours with my kids and questioned unlawfully and harassed, asking about him. So at that time, they told they want him. They're going to arrest him, or they are looking for him.
Given all of that, why did your husband return to Sri Lanka?
He's a political activist. He was always traveling to Sri Lanka back to work in the political party. And recently, because that old political party he was working is a People's Front, and that party joined with the government, and they were moving with government. And because of the unlawful abductions and the unlawful political things happening in Sri Lanka, my husband was against that, and they were planning to plan a new party to act against these human rights violations.
You said that your husband was taken by government forces. A police spokesman in Sri Lanka says that the dissident members were not in police custody or with the Terrorist Investigations Division, and that police have commenced investigations into the complaints. Is that any kind of reassurance to you? Do you believe those reports?
I don't believe at all, because all the time government denying. This is not the first time they did that. When we were coming out as a movement, there is two people disappeared. It's Jaffna, close to Jaffna. This is also their political movement. People in the political, it's the Coogan and Kumar and Coogan, two political activities. People, and they were also disappeared. That was also government denied, but we had all the information. They were abducted by the government, and this time also they are playing that game. That is their game. That's why I'm threatening about my husband's life. I'm begging for whole world, please save my husband's life. And I know we get inside information. He's inside with the government places, but they keep denying because they're, I don't know, that is their game.
What assistance are you receiving from the Australian authorities, and what more do you want Australia to do on your husband's behalf?
He's an Australian citizen. I'm begging Australia, save my husband's life. I don't mind. If anybody think he did something wrong, I know he never done anything wrong, but if anybody think he done anything wrong, act legally. Don't do any disappearances. Don't let them to kill him. That's what they're going to do. If nobody act, nobody talk, they will kill people. They don't care, but they don't have any legal framework. They just abduct the people and kill them. Please save my husband's life. That's what I want. Please save other girl's life, other political activities who was arrested at the same time. Please save their life. Their lives in danger. I know that. I know how they're acting. Please save their life. That is what I'm asking. Only thing. He's an Australian citizen. Please. That is the only thing I'm asking.
Dr. Champa Samaratne, we thank you very much for your time this morning, and we hope that you receive positive news soon.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.